Welcome to ASP.NET Lectures. I am Suhaib Ahmed and this is the part 2 of ASP.NET video series. In this session, we will learn about required field validator control in ASP.NET. The required field validator server control makes sure that the user enters something into the field that it is associated within the form. As you show in a figure, there is a one field and a one button. If the user click on a submit button and the field is empty, then a error message is printed on the Visual Studio and we start our work. Here we create a web form, and in design mode I want to create two fields. One is name and drag text box and drop here, and the other field is password. Again drag and drop a text box, and one thing more is submit button. So now we use validation control. Here there are 6 types of validation control, and now we use only required field validator control. So drag and drop a required field validator control in the front of name, and one more in the front of password. Now set the properties of required field validator control of name. Right click and set the properties. First of all, the property is error message, means the error we want to show when the user not enter valid data or the field is empty. I want to show in the case of name, please enter your name. And the next and the most important property is control to validate, means on which text box or on which field you want to set the required field validator. So in the case of name, the text box is 1, so I choose here text box 1, which means that I want to validate name text box 1. So in the case of password, again we set 3 properties. In the case of password, I want to show that please enter your password. Okay, and the other property is control to validate. So I set this property on text box 2. So let me run this on the browser. So there is a web form is shown in the browser. So first of all, if we not pass any data to the both of these fields, then if and we click button, then there is an error message shows please enter your name, please enter your password. And if we write something on the name is, and the password field is empty, then again he shows error message please enter your password. If we fill both of these field, then there is no error message. If we want that the color of the error message which he shown us is other than black, then we also change the properties of color. Here we set the properties, click on the required field validator. We set the properties of color from 4 color. From 4 color I set the properties this, and same in the case of password I also click on the 4 color and set the properties of color here, and again run on the browser to see that whether it is working or not. So first of all, I enter not anything on in both of these field and click on a submit button. If you click on a button, then you show an error message